Yesterday I had my iron fitting and it went very well. I definitely picked out my next set of irons. But one thing that was interesting to me is I'm not really chasing distance anymore. I'm more looking for more backspin and more stopping power. And one thing Alex and I did yesterday was just change from the left dash Pro V1X to a regular Pro V1X, and that made some difference right there. So today I was kind of asking some different AI tools and everything to figure out if I keep my existing irons, is there a ball that can get me the results I want without changing my irons? So today I'm going to hit 5 balls with my left dash Pro V1Xs, 5 balls with regular Pro V1Xs, 5 balls with Bridgestone Tour B RXSs, and then 5 balls with Srixon Z-Star Diamonds. Those are supposedly the balls that can help me get the results I want while keeping my current clubs. And just for a reference point, here's what I had yesterday. With my T200 7 iron, my ball speed averaged 113 miles an hour. My offline was 5.3 yards. My carry distance was 163.5 yards. My backspin was 4,621 RPM. The launch angle was 18 degrees and the descent angle was 41.2 degrees. The clubs that I settled on were the Mizuno Pro S3s. They had a ball speed of 112 miles an hour, an offline of 3.8 yards, a carry distance of 160 yards, backspin of 5,239 RPM, launch angle of 18.8 degrees, and a descent angle of 43.6 degrees. And then just for reference, again, asking the different AI tools and also kind of looking at what Golf Tech recommends, my backspin target, I'm looking for between 5,300 and 7,000 RPM. And this is all with my 7 iron. My launch angle target, I'm looking for between 18 and 20 degrees. And the descent angle target, I'm looking for between 44 and 48 degrees. So first I'm going to take some warm-up swings here, and then I'm going to start my test. Okay, I'm as warmed up as I'm going to get now, so I'm going to hit 5 shots right now and then save my session, get my data, and then I'll go to the next one. But this right now is the Titleist Pro V1X left dash. Okay, so that was the Pro V1X left dash, and I can't get the descent angle, but I do have the average carry distance was 161.9 yards. The average backspin was 4,349 yards. The average launch angle was 18.7 degrees. The average ball speed was 111.6 degrees. The average carry deviation was 8.4 yards left. And I think the closest thing I can do to descent angle is look at the apex height, and my average apex height was 27.1 yards. So I'll put all that in there, and now I'm going to hit my next ball. Now I have just a regular Pro V1X, not a left dash. Well, that one I crushed, but look at the backspin there is only 4,200. Wasn't as good there. Especially look at that ball flight. All right, let's get my averages for this one. It looks like average carry was 155.1, average backspin was 5105, average launch angle was 17.7, average ball speed was 109.8, average carry deviation was 1.5 right, and the average apex height was 25.4 yards. Now I have the Bridgestone Tour B RXS. Oh, that's going right. Okay, I'm going to keep that one because that does happen sometimes, but this one actually surprised me because the average backspin was 4,600, a little above that, and I thought this would be spinnier than that. I think this was actually less spinny than my left dash Pro V1X's. So this one, the average carry was 161.9 yards. The average backspin was 4,603 RPM. The average launch angle was 18.4 degrees. The average ball speed was 112.4. The average carry deviation was 3.5 yards left. And the average apex height was 27.4 yards. Now I have the Srixon Z-Star Diamonds. That was a better one. Spin is still low here. I think so far the regular Pro V1X's were actually my best as far as backspin goes. Don't like that I'm kind of going left with these. Where yesterday I was definitely going more right. That was more right. And better spin on that one too. Okay, that was my 5 shots I used for that one. So I have the average carry of 159.9, the average backspin of 48.96, the average launch angle of 18 degrees, the average ball speed of 112.3, the average carry deviation of 6.3 yards left, and the average apex height of 27 yards. Okay, so I was just putting everything together here, and here's what I have for the best and worst for each category. For carry, the best was actually a tie between the Titleist Left Dash Pro V1X and the Bridgestone Tour B RXS. The worst carry was the Titleist Pro V1X. The best backspin for me was the Titleist Pro V1X. The worst backspin for me was the Titleist Left Dash Pro V1X. The best launch angle for me was the Titleist Left Dash Pro V1X. The worst launch angle for me was the Titleist Pro V1X. The best ball speed for me was the Bridgestone Tour B RXS. The worst ball speed for me was the Titleist Pro V1X. The best apex height for me was the Titleist Left Dash Pro V1X. And the worst apex height for me was the Titleist Pro V1X. The only ball that was within my spin range target was the Titleist Pro V1X. But in all those other categories, it was the worst. So I think as far as my current set of clubs go, they probably just aren't going to work for me for what I'm looking for. And out of the ideal launch angle for me, the only ball that was not within my ideal launch angle was the Titleist Pro V1x. With the 2021 Titleist T200s, they probably aren't really going to work for me for what I'm looking for anymore. With that being said, I did order the Mizuno Pro S3s that I tried out yesterday. I was able to get $219 off through Golf Galaxy, so I kind of jumped on that deal. So if anyone is interested, I will have the Titleist T200s for sale. Right now, I think I'm asking, it's either $700 or $800. I don't remember for sure. And that will be a 4-iron, 5-iron, 6-iron, 7-iron, 8-iron, 9-iron, pitching wedge, and 48-degree wedge. So it's 8 clubs. They are available if any of you are interested. It's the Titleist T200s from 2021. They have AMT red shafts and Golf Pride MCC black and white grips. So I am kind of glad I did that though, because I was really curious. Could I solve what I was looking for by just changing the ball? And I think I found out the answer is no. So that was interesting. Now I'm going to play a Home to Hero video and see you on that one. Thanks.